Good day, friends. It is me, HLModTech, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a sweet Tinkercad hot air balloon. So, my friends, let's get cracking. The first step, of course, is to hit Create New Design. Then let's name it Hot Air Balloon and put our initials after it. The first shape we're going to build with is a paraboloid. When you bring it out, make sure you look at it from a corner so you can find this rotation handle, and we're rotating it 180 degrees. We're going to attach a sphere on it. We're going to do it a special way. Instead of using the half sphere, we're going to make our own so that it fits the size we need. There are 12 steps here, so we're going to make this 12 steps as well. That way they line up. Bring out the whole box, grab the two of them, and align them center, center, and then take the box and change its height to 10, because that way it's half of the sphere. Group those two shapes, click Work Plane, and set it on top of the paraboloid. Do the letter D to drop it to the correct height. Select two of them with a box, do a line. I want to put them over by the balloon, so I click it and say middle and middle, and you've just created, let's select it and zoom in, a sweet start for a hot air balloon. Notice these lines all match up, which makes it look a little bit more spiffy. Grab the two of them and choose Group. We're going to take this measurement and make it 8 millimeters thick. We are going to click Duplicate. We're going to rotate exactly 22.5 degrees, and without touching anything else, just to duplicate again and again and again till you're all the way around your shape. Just like that, you have made a sweet balloon shape. Now we're going to change the color. Just pick any colors you want and go all the way around the shape. When you went all the way around the shape, select it all and choose Group. It'll turn to one color, but then we'll use the amazing multicolor to bring it back. Do Control up arrow to raise it up in the air, and let's go find a basket. We're going to do that under all shapes, and we're going to go all the way out to page 9. On page 9, scroll up and find the poly cup. Notice it is huge, but we're going to do the amazing shift drag to shrink it all at once to a size that we think looks good. I'm going to select those two items and do a line, tell it I care about the balloon's middle, and then I'm going to make my basket a little taller so people don't fall out, and I'm also going to make it the lovely brown that a basket would probably be. Let's return to basic shapes and add some strings to hold our balloon and basket together. We're going to bring out a cylinder and once again do that shift shrink, and then we're going to type 0.5 as the length. Use Fit View to zoom in, and we want to change the height. I'm going to stretch it once, and then I'm going to type 25, and then Fit View back so we can see how that string is going to fit with our balloon. I want to attach these two together. I'm going to make my life easier by going a line, telling it I care about the basket's edge, and I want to go to this location. I then want to rotate 10 degrees. Notice because I'm zoomed out, it's easier to see that. And then I'm going to just lift it up using Control up, and I'm going to nudge it to that corner as close as I can. If you want to get it perfect, you can switch to a 0.1 grid. That lets you get a little more perfect. I'm not that worried about perfection, but at least that way you know how. I'm going to go back to a 1 millimeter grid, and I'm going to choose Duplicate, which is Control D, and then I'm going to flip that so it's going the other way. Now I'm going to just use the arrow key to move across to the other side. Once again, I can get it as perfect as I want using that 0.1 millimeter nudge. That's good enough for me. Now I'm going to draw a rectangle that only touches those two shapes and group them. When I hit Duplicate or Control D, I can then rotate 60 degrees, and boom, it lines up right with that other corner. If I do Control D or hit Duplicate one more time, you can see I've just added all the strings to my sweet balloon. I'm going to take the balloon and I'm going to hold Shift and I'm going to make it grow to the size I want. That looks pretty neat, and I can do Control up or Control down to raise it where I want. Probably switching to that 1 millimeter grid so it moves a little faster. The final touch for my balloon is I want a scribble dude. When you bring out scribble, just simply draw an amazing little person. You can give him a little hair if you want, and a stick body. Give him a little hand that's waving, and some stick legs, although his stick legs may be inside the shape. Let's see what it looks like when we bring him out. I'm giving a little stick feet real quick. And when I hit done, there's my scribble dude. I'm going to make him thinner, and I'm going to stand him up. Make sure you look at him from a corner, rotate him 90 degrees, and let's bring him inside the shape. Notice he's crazy huge. If we hit D and drop, he's at the right height to be in the basket. Then we can hold shift and we can squish him inside so he actually fits and he's waving. You could double click to go back in and fill in his face or eyes afterwards. So I'm going to hit done. And now my little dude is inside there. If you want him to be a little taller, you can just stretch him up and have fun and make him as awesome as you can. I'm going to add eyes real quick by doing work plane. And I'm going to click on his face. And then I'm going to add half spheres. I'm going to do that shift shrink, and I'm going to do 1 millimeter eyes. Notice they're not attached to the dude, but if I hit shift, I can click a line, and because I care about the dude, when I click him, now they're centered and top. And then I can click and switch to the small grid and get that right where I want just using the arrow keys. And if I want them a little smaller, I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to hold shift and I'm going to shrink it, making sure that grid was at 0.1, and do Control D and move an eye to the other side. Then you could also draw a little mouth using that scribble tool as well. Let's see how it turns out. If I go up here to scribble, it landed right on him because I had the work plane. I'm going to just do that little mouth right there. When I hit done, you can see we're going to have to really squeeze it down. I'm going to make the color different just to start out. Make it 1 millimeter thick. And then if I do shift squish, it gets smaller in every direction. And I can use the arrow keys to pull it up and it attaches right to that face. Once again, fit view so we can really zoom in. And those black handles make it real easy to adjust it the way you want. If you double click, you can go in and edit. So if I wanted it to look more like a smile, if I erase that part, it looks a little bit more like he's smiling. Or he's terrified. Alrighty friends, so there you have it, a sweet balloon in almost no time. If you hold down shift and stretch it, you can make it as large as you want. You can have scribble clouds, you can have all kinds of cool things, scribble birds, as you make your own awesome hot air balloon and landscape. Friends, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you got a question, comment, or suggestion, add it down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and last but not least, hit the notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new video from me, HLModTech. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.